Alright, let's dive into a topic that touches every couple's life at some point. It's about managing money together. It's a journey, not a destination. Now I know money talks can be awkward. I totally get it. It's often considered a taboo subject, even within close relationships. But if you want a stronger, happier, and more secure relationship, you need to get comfortable having those conversations. Avoiding them can lead to misunderstandings and resentment down the line. So where do you even start this potentially daunting process? First and foremost, get completely honest about your finances. Transparency is key here. Yup, that means laying absolutely everything out on the table. The good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. No secrets, no hidden accounts. Grab some coffee, maybe a pastry, sit down with your partner in a relaxed setting, and have an open and honest talk about your individual income, any outstanding debts, current savings, and even delve into your individual spending habits. Where does your money typically go each month? Remember, this isn't about shaming each other or pointing fingers. It's purely about understanding where you both stand financially, as individuals and as a couple. Next up, set some financial goals together as a unit. Maybe you're dreaming of saving for that dream vacation to a tropical island. Or perhaps you're aiming to buy your very first home together and build a future. Or maybe your immediate goal is simply to stop those little arguments about who spent too much on takeout last month. Whatever those goals may be, being on the same page financially gives you both something concrete to work towards, and it ultimately helps you make smarter, more aligned financial decisions as a team, supporting each other along the way. Now here's a big one that requires careful consideration. You need to decide, together, exactly how you're going to manage your money on a day-to-day basis. Some couples find it easiest and most transparent to combine absolutely everything into joint accounts. Other couples prefer to keep all their finances completely separate, maintaining individual bank accounts and credit cards. And then there are those who opt for a hybrid approach, doing a little bit of both, with some shared accounts and some individual ones. The important thing to remember is that there's absolutely no right or wrong answer here. It's simply about figuring out what system works best for you as a couple, taking into account your individual needs and preferences. The real trick is to talk through all the options openly and honestly with each other. And don't be afraid to revisit the setup and make adjustments if it's simply not working for one or both of you. And finally, don't forget to schedule regular financial check-ins. I know, it sounds kind of formal and maybe even a little bit intimidating, but trust me on this one. Establishing this habit can save you from a significant amount of stress and potential conflict in the long run. Aim to sit down together at least once a month and thoroughly review your spending patterns. Take a look at your savings progress and discuss any upcoming expenses that you need to plan for. Keep the atmosphere relaxed and casual, maybe even order some pizza or your favorite takeout. The ultimate idea is to gradually make these money talks a completely normal and routine part of your relationship, not something that you actively dread or try to avoid at all costs. And finally, and perhaps most importantly of all, always be kind and understanding to each other throughout this process. Managing money as a couple inevitably means that you're going to run into disagreements and differing opinions from time to time, and that's perfectly okay. That's totally normal in any relationship. The real key is to actively listen to each other's perspectives, stay patient, and avoid getting defensive. And always remember that you're ultimately on the same team, working towards a shared future together. When things get particularly tough or stressful, try to refocus on your shared financial goals, and make sure you consistently support each other through all the inevitable ups and downs of managing money together. So let's quickly recap all the key takeaways we've covered. First, get completely honest and transparent about your individual finances. Next, set clear and achievable financial goals together as a couple. Then, decide on a money management style that works best for both of you. And finally, schedule those regular financial check-ins to stay on track. And above all else, always have each other's backs throughout this financial journey together. Talking openly and honestly about money doesn't have to be a scary or stressful experience. If you approach it as just another normal and natural part of your relationship, you'll quickly find that it gets easier and easier over time. And ultimately, your bond as a couple will only grow stronger and more resilient as a result of these open and honest conversations. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember, you and your partner absolutely can do this together every step of the way.